Narrator: Political gamesmanship rears its head in Australia's attempts at Indigenous constitutional recognition and reconciliation. Despite hopes that such a recognition would unify the nation, the Conservative Liberal Party recently announced it would campaign against the proposal. Native leaders immediately criticized the move, describing it as a Judas betrayal and a sad day for the country. Indigenous Australians have a long and difficult history within the country's borders, suffering from generations of genocide, dispossession, and displacement. Today, Native Australians track below the national averages on most social-economic measures and have disproportionately high rates of suicide, domestic violence, and imprisonment. In 2017, an initiative brought forward the proposal for an Indigenous voice to Parliament, a committee in the Parliament to advise on issues affecting Indigenous Australians. Later this year, Australians will vote in a mandatory referendum to establish the voice, but the Conservative Liberal Party recently announced it wouldn't campaign for a yes vote. The lack of bipartisan support for the voice is seen as a devastating impairment for the Yes campaign, with Liberal Party leader Peter Dutton saying the voice would be a Canberra-based voice that won't deliver real benefits, and having the potential to be overrun with city-based academics pretending to represent the views of Indigenous Australians. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, decried the move as divisive and opportunistic, saying it was a chance to express our pride in sharing this continent with the oldest continuous culture on Earth. Indigenous leaders agreed, calling the Liberal Party's position a gross misunderstanding of the voice, appealing to the nation to see the referendum as an opportunity to unify and improve the lives of Indigenous Australians. The referendum will require a so-called double majority to succeed, the support of a majority of voters nationally, as well as a majority of Australia's 6 states. But given the difficulty in getting proposed changes accepted in Australia, only 8 out of 44 have been successful. Attention and support for the yes vote is crucial. Otherwise, it will be a Judas betrayal of the nation.